Hi.
Hi, this is Robert Yehling, the editor of Graceful Exits, Geri Suster's new book, and I'm coming to you from beautiful Kauai, Hawaii. And yes, Graceful Exits is making noise out here as well. The reason for that is it's a unique, distinctive book, one that really hasn't been written before. First of all, Geri's book, it has remarkable stories in it, both from her personal life. She talks about some of her friends, some of her experiences in business. But the story that just makes the book for me is with her brother-in-law, Scott Goebel, which he recorded an interview with her just a few weeks before he died, in which he talked about the transition from being, the transition of end stage and from living to dying. The beauty about that story was that Scott gave it to all of us as a gift, and he knew he wouldn't be here when it came out. But that's just indicative of what this book is and why it's such a good book. Whether we're talking about end of life, end of job, whether you're an employer that has to terminate or lay off an employee who wants to quit but doesn't quite know how to do so and communicate it properly, or if you're an empty nester, you've raised your kids, your family, and now it's time to change your own life. How do you do that gracefully? How do you transition from one entire set of dynamics and things to another? That's what Geri covers with such brilliance in this book. Besides telling the great stories, she has so much practical wisdom that's not only born of her 35 years in the corporate world, but also is born of her life experience as a wife, as a sister, as a mother, as a friend to so many people. Um, I've edited a lot of books in my career. I've also written a lot. But I've got to tell you, this is one of the most distinctive books that any of us are ever going to read, not to mention that it's one of the most important books for these times, especially with the contentious communication issues we seem to have when we come up against subjects we disagree on. So I invite all of you to get Graceful Exits, either it's available on Amazon in print, in ebook, and it'll soon be available on audiobook as well. It releases November 11th. Thank you very much.